It's October 18th, 2018. I'm fishing the Wolf River today. Along with me is a viewer, Matt. He's a frequent commenter, and we had gone out fishing in August and worked out pretty well. So I was really excited for him to come along today. He really knows what he's doing, and I expected this to be a really good time. It was a really cold morning this morning, and the bite's been a little tough, so I was kind of hoping the weather was going to turn things around. We started up just north of the rock wall, started vertical jigging, and we didn't really see much. Didn't see much on the graph, and we didn't catch any fish, so we decided to anchor right at the rock wall. We started catching fish right away as soon as we anchored. Matt was doing considerably better than I was. He was jigging with a 4-inch moxie or 3.5-inch moxie and a really light jig, and that was just magic. I was kind of using my own technique. When I jig, I usually bounce the jig right off the ground, in broad strokes, and that just wasn't working as well. I picked up a few fish, but it took Matt to show me what he was doing before I really started catching fish. It actually took me a little while to get the hang of jigging the way he was. Basically, you count the jig down a little bit, and you're just pulling short strokes and letting the jig just kind of flutter in the current. And generally it's fairly close to the surface, and the fish must be coming up to get it. I really didn't have a ton of luck until he actually let me use his fishing pole. He was fishing with an Avid, St. Croix Avid, 6'9" rod with a really light Shimano reel on it. He's using 6-pound nanofill. It just goes to show you how the little details matter. You put everything together, the right spot, the right technique, and the right equipment, and it just works. So this is an experience I had with Matt when we went out in August as well. fished the spot for a couple hours. The bite kind of tailed off. I think it still would have been going, but we decided we wanted to try other spots, try to make this work somewhere else. So we went up and down the river. We went down to the Rat, and then we ran up all the way to almost to Gills, and we didn't see another fish. Just trying to do a few techniques and a few spots, and we had happened on the right spot right away. Once we verified that there were no other fish in the river, we came back to the rock wall. We anchored up again, probably at 4 o'clock, and we did even better in the afternoon. Unfortunately, I don't have any footage of the afternoon fishing. The camera can only record so much, and we were out for a long time today, so we had to cut it off somewhere. Is basically we're doing the exact same thing in the afternoon as we were doing in the morning. It just happened there were more fish. A lot of 14, 15-inch fish, but there were a few 20s, 21s, so we did pretty well and just had a great time. So that's the report for today. This was trip 98 out of 100 of my effort to be a better fisherman. Hit the subscribe button to follow along. I'm not exactly sure how many fish we caught. I'm going to say it's 20, but I'm sure it was a lot more than that, which makes the total for the year 171. With this information, let's get out and fish.